Fiada the 24th of October 2025. In fact, I finished trading up on Yankopon what the year airco and Kasafi Sudia and Sembebrena and I just say a free mobile from January ABC and net 24th October. In fact, and yasam ketwa, especially in this country or my Ghana, I reho sema dani de nyinano aya na yete ewo yasum yashafi yase me ha meni enka kradi na chese etitiru ni abempon beye 10-11 and oh my Ghana yashre womo aka barely 2 months na chese 2025 and so aba na wie yempa ya yebo nyina ne se twedi aponyankopon behu yemobo na odi ye nyina no betwa asomdwe ma me ma showdown ahwefo nyina akwa abashonko enfambra Kumasi online TV, Friends of Ken TV and Faith TV meje de se nyankopon wadom ene fiada yade ajeso bibiara ho yonse du fiada se ni de obi besi eboja ye body pem ye wi anaja online te be pie e krom hanim se ni yakokoto akosere twedi ampo nyankopon se 2 months ye da ye nimi ohu ye mobo na onfa ye ntwa asomdwe meshe so nya subscribe ya na wa subscribe e de ama me wa share video ama onuebo no so wa share de ama obi foforo na waka twere so ba kukudurofo oba na wonsuro hwe no oba na asem ne sede yete no wo siri pen na waka ni pen no yade agese ne fiada nso no waji na adwa wode nsam ahodo na eso mu ntebesere wo video no so a comment section ase no na adwenhwe no so wode afa honom e de ama me no wa share so e de ama afoforo vote post no so e da honom na MPP amanyokuo na nche wo maba wo mokọ akoto no nipa wo hwa wo sefata se yeto aba no e de mano no mehre ye papa ba se obevoti e de ama sa nipa no e wo comment section na se e de ama me enne fiada nso no yeden ya communicators e be ba be ka me ho e wo fidie mu hanim se MPP ni NDC ane ye ba twetwe enkomo e de afa o my Ghana ho na enu ada metina fidie mu hanim se amedi showdown jumedi esomo no ade amedi arehu sembi esomo and the update aba no mede ni nyina e be mamo e wo fidie mu hanim se me ametina jumedi emu e de asomo medi ene nana ya se wo hana ATP nso e be ba betina se na jansema aba won krata ne mu no wo ba be pense ni nyina mu e de ama yade a Lionage Clinic GH nso asomase a enne mede eye showdown jumedi ne esomo ntine be ma wo honom na chesese bi wo be ma ne mu adwuma wo be ma no wo hwede anopa e njira ne na so be ma na yemre anase wo de kapecho na chese wapepe e de egu honom oba ne nyanro ne humpo no we ne be ba ho so na chese ade ne we nya jemu ane sade a be pacho me kan for Lionage Clinic GH e de ama say ya arthritis say ya syphilis say ya gonorrhea ya we biara chese ada wo so ache a wonya no aduro me kan for wo mo e de ama infertility oba chese wawari 2 years 3 years 10 years 15 years awa your friend awo wunye bi menopause fibroid ni ade nyina no ade akopie mu e wo maso ya wo meduro no purely herbal nti no mo de ma wa na chese yade na chese edua wu mu no na yade etuko at once me ba cho asem de ne se free consultation wuni Kumasi anase wuni nkramante mu bia na wa amano no so no mo twehwe nkomo a wo frɛ wo mu enye fiansa ye beka cho se to 100 cedis anase to 200 cedis ansa na woni odokitani akasa we free consultation to wo frɛ wo mu wo ha no wa mane biara wo de ba wo ma hwe ye bia no ade a wontue sike bia but right after the consultation bia na yare no ye be cho se kotwa scan koyese eno na wo betua ho ka ope wo mechi akwanya enkramante mu de wo mo spinter saso na Kumasi hanum se no wo mo ewo tech nintin baby biara wo bia so kra no ni o my Ghana na wo bi memu a wo mo numbers na da kasafoni nani no emu biara wo be frɛ bia hye ne so se wo mejo so na wo mo ne wo atwetwe enkomo wo mo ye adwuma Mondays ekosi Saturdays exactly 6 a.m. ekosi exactly 8 a.m. sorry ekosi enumbre 6 p.m. wo mo sha 8 a.m. ekosi enumre 6 p.m. ti baby biara wo bia no frɛ wo mo 0559658403 wo nkrambante mu a wo mo number na mabobo wo Kumasi nso a betimi afrɛ wo mo 0558143438 ba opese wo ne odokitani nankasa nso etwetwe enkomo a wo betimi afrɛ no 0240689641 na wo ne no atwetwe enkomo ebusu ya mense mo mrɛ no yentu fa na ejansama nne na yase wo maboabo no a me de eso mo se showdown jumedie no mimbo ni nyina tetetew emfa emmamo enra enrada ena meka kire mo se ya de a chese Ghana for ye former first lady and Nana Kunedu Ajman Rollins ya de a wada ne benkum so na enfia wonya ye no 76 years na maame ye enrada from reports ba yenye se bia maame ya yare da honum be 1 week anas wa yare da honum be 2 weeks there bi yesi enrada na eno sha se wo complain se ne honam edodo no nti wo mo enrahye ne mfa ne nkopie mu ayare sabia na eja adokitafo ngina no so na wo mo enhwehwe no nti wo mo pagya ya na nde abusua rage hospital santan eno mde no kopie mu adokitafo eye de wo mo betumi aye bia but unfortunately wo krade a enkwa entumi enje ne se no a woto anananom ewo ensiedo ya de achese abusua no womu kopie mu wo presidency and womu do kotu womu nim se Ghana for your former first lady ya de achese wada ne benkum so in fact womu kopie mu hono so no ye je womu fel so ebusua na nkasa mu so de nsem etodwa womu sire yie papa se sisi ane de ya odie ni awreho achese ahye womu man womu be sire nsem churofo bloggers aba achese womu ne de funeral contractors I just womu anti so obi ewu efiansa na womu kwakotena fie hono ma homache 5 akoye interview akoye dede ni ade ebusua ne se de ato wo mo no enye asama je se yedi bedi agronto wo mo sele bloggers and wo mo srensam twofo yie papa se wo mo fie de omu nyina na obia enche ne ho enfemfiri wo mo ho bibi biara omu pese mu hu bia na se bibi biara on pese omu de to abonten no eyade a wo mu de ni nyina no ebeba beto abonten na ye nyina no yaso etumi atibi fidiem hanum si ya na ebusua metena ye eka kire mo se yade a chese CPP fo you wo mo former anase ya kane no that 2024 election wo mo running mate am ko fa ne ba ye Ghana manti ane o se yade a chese ye man penis excellency John Dramani Mahama ne fight against galamsey no we fairly poto na menu shunte no ye parking nkuku ne nkaka nyina ye fancy ni tire so na onkope baby entena na no a na me hu se CP before so wo me release a press statement a wo mo eka se asem na chese kane running mate no obeka ye ne CP before es wo mu nim ho hwe no mo di statement ne ba ya na Ghana mining tie ono no so ba bonten beka se ye man penis excellency John Dramani Mahama we fairly Ghanaians when it comes to the fight against galamsey tie was step it down or the petition kra no ekopie mu ewo flag Jubilee House no wono aso aba bonten aba bekasa se asem na obeka yen obeka as Ghana ni nemom no wa ma monte ama beka because we free CPP and I say because no ye running mate e ma CPP nti ono ankasa no wotena se dwen ho a wonte ase ne nti CPP before wo mo di America wo mo na ase America ni wo mo na ase mfuturo wo mo aba bonten ebe release press statement say asem na papa ne beka yen ya de CPP before wo mu enim ho hwenti no mesra mo reporter nam no papa ne so oba ye no ne nti a wo ka say ye mampani and step it down ono ankasa sha bosha o she Ghana for when it comes to the fight against galamsey enne we fairly important no ene man ni gina so a o de ka asem ba asem na obeka ye no wanka amfa ma CPP for Kennedy akumpre ko wohene AGYAPONG ebusia ne de ya mene mo kase wono so akasa na ne nsema ode atodwa ne nyina ne se boku entokwa achese manprusi no kusasefo wo mu die chine mu a ebusua we kwa de meka so obo ade na da Roma sisi ane de ntokwa no abrase kakra na ye koto 2024 waba ne de na nye na ye wura fi we mu mpo no from February ba March mu honom so na entokwa no na enye easy akumpre ko so wono de obi a was standing for peace ono de asumdwe na wo hwehwe nto obesre ni nuanom ajeso wo mo oboko ne se entokwa biara chese ekosu bia no obi afa na kudie engu honom na wono ne nyame ya adom no abeye flag bearer de ama MPP amanyoko no no osan so ebeye mampani ewo krom hanom sia chese boku enclaves no ade bako obeye wo honom pa ade aboa wo mo ye industrial machines ene industrial works chese industries ni bebre na beba honom chese obi besie machines upon machines what be beba be gu ho no factories upon factories so beba be create bi wo ho no said ye be ya wo nyina no beka wo mo ho abom no wo makokoden eko achese ebusua anu o hye papa na wo metumi edi enkunim ede ama MPP party no na bokofo so entokwa achese epagya ne mu wo ho nom no santokwa ne nyina so etumi abrasiti Kennedy akompre ko hene Japan esre delegate se mokoto aba na enye number 1 monto enfama number 1 ane number 1 moto aba ne de man de na chese nkunimdie ena aye Ghana for en MPP for de nyina ede na ebusua me konsoa enrada ena report by yes 63 minority super minority MPs wam so me declare wam support ede ama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na report ba bonti na ne bebi abefe bi ebusua enye yizi na nya asam ketwa na nanu ade yetifidie ma ebusua yenka bi nhwemu ena no so no ye be ka kire Ghana for say 67 MPs and they declare warm support edi ama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia inti enene ba ne say na nene de out of that 67 no ne de ye 63 and a warm aye press conference and we declare warm support edi ama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia e kire say papa na abo ne homoden papa ne ye de na kopen ya ton papa pen na ye ton ne so no amanfo toye inti no repeating him 2028 no it is going to be a done deal for MPP amafu na nebufu wo makuma mu kakra na nam so a ebi ankwa ankoto aba eno ne nkire se Ghana for rejecting 63 MPs a wo mo parliament na Ghana ankasa no hu de bia meka se MPP party na agro ye friend agro ebi wo ye nisu ye papa esan se the same mistakes a wo mo repeat year 2023 2024 ama fa kokromoti na ankwa ankoto aba amfa ma wo mo they are repeating that same mistake enema say na koye koye na ma ebufuo ekwohye nkrofo bia kuma muma ama afa kokromoti na nto aba amfa ma MPP thinking sanka ye ba ye anka wo mu besua wo mu lesson bebusua trust me lesson na your friend lesson MPP amanyoko no wo mu nhua bi eno ade na me betina video mu hanum se bo video ma mu nyina mote se chairman Bute ani acting chairman edema MPP amanyoko obeka kire Ghana for se baby asisi a MPP party ne duru no wo mu penka bom inti wo mu mpese MPO any executive bia mo bia ma abonten embe declare support emfa ma candidate ebusua enu apena me boss a video no enrawo ena me betina video ma ebo chairman Bute onu akasa nenu masem a woka se mo bia ma abonten embe declare support emfa mo bia enu adana ena MPC wom so koye ekwo declare wom support edema Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na ensem ne kika kwa nyina na busu amatete se yesi gas tue bi ko so ane yesi ngofo wom ko declare yen allegedly wom je kakra de she wom ho wom ansole preko pe ankwa ko declare support ba ebia na wunya ntensem a chairman Bute eka ye video no amede be sum na bia na wo de wunya ntemu nsem a mesha se obeka me ho ne yakọ na yakọ akotie chairman Bute aba ne ye ba na baby a nkrofo MPC 67 MPC allegedly baby a wo munya sa 50,000 k no e free ye no ma pese ni nyina so ede amam yentie mra sisia
say mo de kokobo ma say ene executives ahodo afi sitting members of parliament omo nyina entwe omo say omo ye campaign omo endorse candidate but eno no enye no say ne sitie de be kokobo no
Ubetumi I support no but on my out openly and the groups are way out say we support we no e twam o support we be abanu go tribu me ma bon take say ya youth organizer support we the anybody go win ya say youth organizer you to maybe I mean me usable so ema division back party no the side of man in ya twam.
Hey,
na citizen be who support to be. Next the background we near one ticket and na yanko for ma offer. Next election will be free.
Okay.
Because they will be really those baby we did not offer. If you parliament the grass somebody can say yeah, we need by president obey against. All never jail.
Okay.
I don't mind is dangerous in the person he is I don't want to be okay. Support you don't need problems of supporting the panel. Okay.
Okay.
But don't come out openly to say
So support 20 pound. And the way no one can man no keka na say mo di bibia ta kire no nti no e be ye o hye mba jose
me say let that so communicate baba any ya.
Oh okay, say we member of parliament and I say we executive and you can say openly utumi e campaign move.
Aha man yeah open campaign
na fanese ye regime ha kuma say Ashanti region ye wo sisi a sempanifo mo pri bi ba ha na me regional chairman na ese se me nipa na ko na ye ko ye campaign ye ko na me kire ma gene nipa
out this year say obi a oba region bia no regional chairman no obi nipa ba kwa da me nu so de nante
to nko bi
the nipa na wo regional chairman no be in on nante no obi a ne nante
hey apart from Edipa or regional chairman, it means that all regional chairman, 16 regional chairman in Yano, Yabani will be as a mobia any aspirant to be a chinko campaign.
Yeah, Mando Zaman, yes, he Edipa Mino, what kind of pound do it where you won't know about and they're fair.
Okay, now Kwa won't cast a minute or any.
Oh, ha.
Some media anyway the airport in Tina party in penny for a sister agency and also multi
party room because at the end of the day so regular chairman uncle support will be openly said they were can say you know at the end of the day so I'm afraid you know nipa na we need a creep okay if you are now between you my party to me akọ anim. Now because I would take a sizes, you know. Now I'll go pass about the other party. Then you want to pass about more, pass about party, no.
Okay. It said the never wanna save party into the sound of war. You will be moving in any concert will be the anymore. Na you say they are toy young penny for or more visited constituency by constituency. Constituency be also belonging to member of parliament. Eti say me constituency me member of parliament the AGYAPONG constituency na ne aspirant bi ba AGYAPONG ha I don't know so no mini ho kwan say me ko bi
be ko bi but kasa don here ana open campaign because I want to be here he wa constituency wo ma go prayer campaign tia wo go
and they say me pena say me am pese me ho here me am tima kasa me bo a
yeah, my problem, man. No. Individuals, what do I
chairman Bute ena yakwa kotie na baninti enrada chairman Bute ebeka say MP so executive so national chairman no wanyo mo bi and declare ne support emfama candidate A and as candidate B eba ne say na sa enra na 63 MPs wam so kwaye press conference wo mu declare wo mu support e de ama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia MPP amanyoko na nkasa I don't know say bia no mo pese party ni gu na nde bia another third force and say bia third force asisi aba no e be take you over because esabi wo no ma wo mu twa if they are not careful sa esa na wo mu twa na yade e be call all run na ba be affect MPP party ni e papa enra da before ansa na me be showdown jumedi asem na me angasa ma de nyina zuzu mafia me hu se we post video bi on TikTok na oka say nyame ya doma that was enada ebotu MPs bi be press conference na press conference wo mo be no ya de just wo ma kwaje kakra wa bi e de ahye wo mo botom ni ade no nti en wo mo ba be declare wo mo support e de ama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia zuzu mafia free Kennedy akompre kwa hin Japan camp into wo be kan ye me kwa me chat na si ye zuzu mnie we de propaganda bi na oba ye no so na enye propaganda wo de time kuchu ebo 2 o'clock wo be hu sasa ankrofo e be ba be press conference wo mo chese wo be declare wo mo support ni na e de ama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na ye sika sei e no ma kwa akwaje chese ye si each person bia no e ye 50k ebusua e ye sika ketwa kan 50,000 Ghana cedi e na allegedly single MP bia oje ye free Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ho ansa na wo ba aba be declare support e de ama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na sane ma we si ye betena honom ne ye be ye ne sa ne ye be ye ne sa at the end of the day ni said 2023 mo pompi sika di remu eno so ye titi bi say ya ekwa wi achie no na amafo a wo mo to oba de ma MPP no o madwalai na wo mu bu afu ye papa say e ya de chese sa sika na mode mema wo mo no wo mo na wo mo kwa akosalan ya kwa akoto oba no mo amumi adwuma bi amfa ma wo mo nyeye wo mo kosalan sa kwa akoto oba ma mo na empanifo na chese aban ne ba power kra wo mu bedi de wo mu benya sika no sa nkrofo na mo sa tabrim sika ne ade mo sa so de ma wo mo de a ende na wo mo nkoto oba eni so over 1.7 million ebusia woman to aba no amfama MPP amanyoko no and 2025 this same mistake no egusu a ekoso de ka me ho ne yenko na yenko tie zuzu mafia ne nsem no emrasesia
say ade we ya omo ye ya ye di co-opposition 2024 no omo start say biem mon MPP no parliament or parliament na order no say ko parliament ko na order ko bi order service connection MP no omo start say some omo de ni biem and area 2 o'clock omo plan so ma be press conference ama MP say ewe MPP mo omo Ghana dodo na ba be endorse Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na MP bia udi be ka list no bia e ma 50,000 Ghana cedis MP sleep ni omo ko platform so ma say no man for mudi anka ho omo nsoma omo endorse Bawumia bia cause omo say the way a ground system on ground nyama omo so they are forcing the MPs and titru no omo force omo pa first timers no omo threaten omo say so man from mudi anfa anka list no ama bonti ama me press conference na 2027 2028 omo contest no mo tu omo ade no mo 2023 no ene manfo eye peeved a manfo MP ankotoba a manfo enyomo ye campaign ama MPP and no one must start here in favor of one candidate. It we a delegate, we executive, we a penny bi now MPP so kwa endorse Bawumia fa show to 50,000 Ghana cedis or the dia calest ho me person bo MPP the MPs ni bi mpreso omo so munyaye that's how they for so bi ama obi ankoto na ba but still no mo da so force ama for then we 2 o'clock and net 2030 we are 2 o'clock my plan is a meeting no so my best press conference no so on ba be endorse because one say grounds on nyama wo ti so me ye bibino me impress abontin no mo say as about Bawumia ni grounds or losing grounds or riba kakra or riba e we na ben no e we na hwe be Bawumia no opro wompo obere cause on timi ni tumi me 2028 da na campaign message be no de kwa tumi na MPP campaign message be na Bawumia e de ko akwaji tumi ma Ghana for mranti ato ba my campaign message be
na chese nra da zunzu mafia beka sayen ampam ene busu ene se 2 pm no wo mo ba ya wo mo be ye press conference na press conference no wo mo de nsem bebre na 2 da no wo mo kire se obi anforce obi a eye willingly wo mo ankase no wo me decide se Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wono ni obi a cheso betumi aboa MPP no ono ni obi obetumi adi nkunim e de ama MPP amanyoko na nunti ene wo me declare wo mo support e de ama na ende wo mo bobo constituencies MPs ni bi just one more constituencies ni bi ni ade ene ye bo wo MP din a na ya kire bebi o wo de ade nyina je se no ada ne de na enya asem ketwa ni wo mo bese Ghana foji di se 63 MPs wo mo nyina ase wo mpe Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na kane no na ye 67 se na drop ya ba 63 dia enta ase ye nkoto January aba no na aka nipa be 17 ye nkwe na ye nkotie eye MPs ye bra wo mu declare wo mo support e de ama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Nemrasisia.
Ewia imu ye wa ha. Eye minority for your parliament. Out of 87 MPs are your parliament no. Emu 65 yaka ye ho abom aya adwene baako. Any bibia baako ne say eye new patriotic party a ye wo boy no. Ye wo ye nhyehyede a ye fa so a ye be ma obi ye flag bearer e wo ye party you mo ohwe 1996 ye ra president before call one term or call second term na na do mpo de wo call premier san ye man be ye flag bearer e ma ye new patriotic party ye wo gidie ni deserve ye wo gidie na ye gidi se obi e deserve second chance e wo na brabom ohwe Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na ho brase na ho fama said ya waka nipa bom on titi nipa ntemunti no and na out of 87 no emu 65 ya adwene kro ene akoma foro se nyankopon ya adoma na erade ma ye nko a 31st January a ebe ye 2026 no ye nyina ye ka ye ntoma abu ye de support elta ye wura Mamudu BAWUMIA chi amena ba be ye flag bearer e de amani patriotic party ye wie so ye be ya adwumaden na ya boye ho modern se 2028 no ye be wini power e de abenti ye wie mu hu ye wa ha aye honorable aprenchum abobo MPsa e support Dr. Mamudu BAWUMIA wabobo
James Akosa Techimai South Northern Region Adam Mohammed Amin Karaga Dominic Nitiwu Bimbila constituency Idris Habib Tolong Suleiman Al-Hassan Tampuli Gushegu constituency Martin Jinam Pandai constituency Hajia Abdu Aziz Fatahia Savlugu Northeast Region Mustafa Yusuf Yaga Kabore Mahamatia Abudu Kabiru Wali constituency Mumuni Mohammed Nuruddin Lerembu Gambaga Savannah Samuel Abujinapo Damangu constituency Greater Accra Gloria Ousu Trobo constituency and then Emmanuel Toby and Yaso. That gives us the number of 63. There are 2 other persons who are with us. I'm sure you know. They are solid BAWUMIA apostles. But for some reason, and for this particular exercise, it will be unwise to actually put their names in the public domain. So it is 63 plus 2.
65.
Solid.
65 battalion.
And we are moving Dr. Mamudu BAWUMIA.
Show down.
All these persons whose names have been mentioned have voluntarily signed for Dr. Mamudu BAWUMIA. Nobody was pressurized. Nobody's name was invented and added to this list. Every single person of us volunteered to put their names there. But they put their names on paper. Those of you who want to see what actually happened, I'll be prepared to show them to you. That this person has put his name there. He's added his name, and they are reading it out. This is to forestall mischief. The last time our colleagues from Eastern region came out, we know what happened. Yes.
Thank you.
Obiedi yempe propaganda ene nkrofo betena se akasa ye force wo mu nintino out of 63 MPs na ya bobo wo mu nyina di no ye de wo mu picture eba out so obi free say ye force na omra out emeka enti mu hu ye wa ha eye minority MPs no ene ye de ye support amaye Real Dr. Mamudu BAWUMIA so on be ye flag bearer of the party ye da mase
Any abusia 63 MPs and women declare wom support Ediama Dr. Mamudu BAWUMIA ane na kani 67 4 efiri mu na me say enter say MP before nko to January abano na aka nipa be 12 pe na ne nyina call yen so no na honorable sticker ane 7 amu a nhia so MP wono so ba abonte na ono kra de okwa asempa video credits no confirm wo mo madaruma na na yasa wa menya video bi a me de so metie for enema hwefo eno hwo de MPC be kire yo chiakai eye hypocrisy ne ma jesemfa kwemu enko bebia na sa 63 MPC Kennedy akompre ko hine Japan enama wo ye campaign ade ye wo MPs ni bi wo mu a Wama support Kennedy, wama to pick ups ni ade krado e de ama Kennedy akompre ko hine Japan sa wanje na won fenye campaign nti ade na wamo be ye ni ade nyina no ye kwan bi o be fa so aje so be ma Dr. Mamudu BAWUMIA ni tirimaye ne de na sa 63 MPs wo medical support no ono 7 amu a kama yate ase se no kura bi enim na meeting ni ade che se kwosho wo Dr. Mamudu BAWUMIA camp ono 7 amu a no won ka ho bio but ye wo Kennedy nkrofo a womo wo BAWUMIA nkrofo ni mu a womo no wo di information de ba Mrs. Wenshuro ni pa ebusua wunyi nche yanko na yonkoti honorable stika ne nsem no emra sisia
honesty ama integrity she sa chronology ya Okay, say maybe one can say nipa 50 something. And almost support it. One camp or more.
I'm cast more than 60.
Okay, and now park YouTube coffee. They were about 26. Okay, so on the car say Eastern region. A nipa 23. Woman normally about 14 as I say. I stand to be corrected. And then me catch you clean say, di Emma, contact even so they were not interested. See, deception, no? When you see say you've lost election, and now yes, animal. If they think they want to use psychological warfare, and no, I've grown any form. The 31st January, you will see the results. MPs no much church room with you know. Ebi no talk us in our Japan team. The same in say.
Hey.
Even in their meetings, Opa meeting my canyon committee or mock making natural. Let me committee. How can he say that I'm to read in the battery? I know correct. I want to read in the say we call rounds a campaign. I actually what time I ready. I actually move better 9 as 10 as 11. MPs leading in that. How can you do all these things? Oh, the woman no say. They have been say. I think say where we are today in our country, it is very important, and we put this in the context that the policies of deception and lies and propaganda, no, those and a girl of woman at you. So they can be any at it, and then no be a propaganda or MPC doors winty. I don't know my research. I don't know about the list of coordinators or Ghana or support woman. Coordinators or share electoral areas and so on police station agents and so on number almost 200,000. I don't know farmer. Now we say we need election. Then is where we near. Schools are fake. And yet schools are the community test will be able you throw the individual and you film. What in it from Crawford say deal with quietly as of say old executive Abomuni and MPP executive. You see, I think some my brothers from the other side, no, within the same podcast fraternity, no, they are showing clearly say they've lost the elections. And they know they've lost the elections. Any person 63, no. Yanko to Yanya secret ballot. So almost two abandonment 63 na secret ballot me freaking the point. Opa may dare woman. Say Yanko secret ballot. Properly done by electoral commission. Now so many any person 63 no on their side and me freaking the point that day na. Where psychological propaganda were for the election no Yanko point say Kennedy winning. I am telling you, Kennedy has already won the election. Just a bit of everything about so much a crime the mafia so propaganda near Huna yetuna obeso support wa on our force and say true with you. I don't know man crofo corner and true di no man sign.
Yeah, but since list no ebetoja anopano obia ni ho ni din one list ni ma we issue disclaimer
David Obi. Yes. Obi, you know the country you will. You know the country you will. Me say, me ni mobia. Omu ha tata so ma so de wonye. Omu churo ni din force. Me say, me can see nyame me witness. You know I don't lie.
Ah, why no.
And I say, ya me count me say. Enye obia na say you see even your vote is your secret. And I'm boa.
That's true.
Eti do omu ye. Ayi parliament. Ah, mo na mo de mra, ye mra. Ye ni parliament, ni ye mra. Chadi omu ye. Eti we na papa ni. Ni ngwafia mai. So we show be decent, metal about a break Tia Ghana Mra. And they say, any no question they cannot even go to more man. This is the team. And I never want to say, me and my papa, when we young for doctor, with the doctor, but me and Miss Romanka Sentia, we know I love you. Or better, I say, me and Ranko for dinner, Chiano. And you say, any I somebody po. So, parliament. When are we Mra, any of the boy mine, and rather say, the secrecy of our vote. It's of a legal mandate, like requirement. You don't do that. Say about Babetono, young Canabon, Tiamra.
Yeah, but you've also breached
publicly to undermine the very law that we ourselves we make. And then Crawford Walker, Omo beyond no signing. No control because they want to put Crawford in a very fast, a very I don't know how to put it. In a way, say, Obekasa, if you walk at Tiawi, Oba, then there's Obekasa, Nempeno, and Anapeno. Me say all the lists they talk about 3 consecutive times on my side, technically page now. say number no mo to na
Basteka, you are also
obi say obi say obi di o man so ana e yem panyimfo bi na mo
Ebusia for honorable steka na yakwa akotie na bantu utie kasa ni mudia na chesesi nipa 63 a enenam se sa 63 no ma endorse Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no eye frakadam bi na ekosobu okra na wonye ready so obejo ne ye force sa nipa no na sa nipa ne ye di ni din ehye mu ni ade na utie ne kasa so se ya ye shembra ya ye nim de ye na afi ye sa de we party no ebe ye den na akosho na bushua mene na ma me sempa de aba so mo ana mshuo ma me kopie joy news na me hwe de ekwohwo ho me kopie mu ho no ma che se MPP amanyokuo no wo ma be kan sem bi wa abonten na MPP nsem wo ma be kan abusua ma dwen ho me dwen ho amentiase na me hwe se mo de beto so ede ama me according to nsem a MPP party ne kan say NPP direct all presidential aspirants to notify regional party officers of their campaign itinerary and schedule before commencing campaign activities in the region. MPP for NKSA same way yo. Mimi ti hey, we be sam say JFK ye wan ni America cho say JFK or Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia fa. Obi sam say na nabi e wo wan ya fa America cho say na nabi or ye friend say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na fa. Obi sam say Mustafa Salim wo wan ya fa America cho so Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia fa. Inti say enkrofo we a mudi party neni chairman bugamu nyina no e wo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia fa. Na ye nim said the regional chairman especially Abronya DC said the Abronya DC emu Kennedy akompre ko hine Japan said the Abronya DC edidi Kennedy o hine Japan said the abepie mu asante mante mu hampa Ashanti regional chairman wuntumi ensembi a wono hwa keka a wotumi bie na no kasa said Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ameye flag bearer fama MPP a obi enu hono mo beba be flag bearer de ama MPP na sansem we na wo ma kewie no na se akompre ko hine Japan peso okobo no region na okoye campaign a MPP for ne peso wo ma yeti asese e was say Dr. Kennedy akompre ko hine Japan ochiro letter tetenten na wode kotu se bi Abronya we ya wo muhye be ma nanim tantai be ma nanim hu sade be no won fa letter ne mfa kotu nanim na wono Abronya DC ni hwem na Abronya DC ntiase ansa na akompre ko hine Japan ababo no regional baba ye campaign. Are we serious in this country? MPP party we are serious. Ashanti regional chairman ye nyina ye nim so wagina e declare support e dia ma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia se Kennedy e ba Ashanti region so ba be ye campaigner mu expect say Kennedy akompre ko hine Japan onko ye friend say chairman wuntumi ho enko kan chairman wuntumi say mami akonya ne na me ye campaign wo region ha. What kind of political party is this? Are we serious? Knowing very well Sebi and some huna most of the regional chairman wamoye it's enkabom na MPP mo hwehwe nanu nie. Do you people think say sadia we na moye no eno na de enkabom ebeba MPP party ni mu ana Kennedy eba bono regional be campaigner onko hu Abronya DC na Abronya DC a won pe Kennedy ani ma hwe no ko kanje say me be campaign like come on, MPP party. This is not the party of intellectuals. MPP party ani enim, party na ya kono, party anu obi a ho pre ne so obe join no. This is not the political party we are seeing. Chairman Bute, this is not what we are expecting from you. Enye way na ya expecting dey free honom. You people need to fasten your seatbelts because they are more no say everything shows to say more try more possible best some of the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ebe chichire Ghana for kon na no na Ghana for ni bi sujira wo na so aka say they do not have any problem with Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Of course, I fine gentleman. Mu pese modene ba obi eni obi any problem. By the end of the day no 2026 election mu making sure say be free and fair election. Mon yes election no ebe ye free and fair because anko ye free and fair na koye buga and ye na de besi wo krom ha na busu ya nhwe ye nya chempo de ye de esi etiri so. Instead of say anka sansem hunu we na ekoso no mu bepe kwan ya mu befa so a aspirant any chese most of the regional executives are wo nya fine no mu betena tena nka mu asiesie no look at the nonsense reportage amode aba abonten. Look at the nonsense statements MPP amanyoko mudi aba bonti amu expect say obimbri anu omediso. Meanwhile there are lots of issues that are going on in the MPP party. I expect say mu betina sena makasa ansem no. In fact, I compare kwa hene Japan there. I wish him all the best. And they met to me no. I wish him all the best because I have come to understand and answer. I've come to realize they are doing everything that ever provoke papa no. But I know very well so on one gasa to nanum to say on so be aso there. No matter what they do, enya do oba so be aso. And the current executives of MPP, I am stating emphatically say you all have failed. Meaning you don't even deserve a second chance. You all must step down. We fail poto. And for so be anymore so. Current executives of MPP and for sure your friend and for sure ebi ni so because anka for sure bi wo mo so anka ensem hunu na ekoso no money aspirant na betina abonye DC Kennedy ohine Japan attempt from January ebesi na October 24th America say adechi bia wodi na time na ka ma solve sa issue no you people are aware say a big issue pa e de hono mo and today mo de sa de we ya ba bonten. Inti sekene de beko bono regional onko kanche chairman abronya say meba o regional baba ye campaign na abronya agia tumansa na Kennedy be baba ye campaign Brian a champion ebeko bono regional kwa ye campaign na onfa nkoto abronya we ya ne huhuhui onfa nkoto nanim ansa na abronya na ma na kwanya no so wonye campaign wo bi be ba chance regional be ye campaign no be hu chairman wuntumi are we serious? Yeah, serious. Hey, party of intellectuals. The current executives of the MPP. Mogu party no. Mogu party no because ye mubi ohano ma growing up. Na ye hu MPP party na party ni ye yakono. The colors of the MPP alone kwa ne kuyen. Enim defuni nyansafo anu omo party no hu. E pushi ye mubi be join a party no. And also ni ye share abrebiara party ni beba power bia no eyi niema pa muja wo honom no ye eno na ye mu bi wa ye share ya ye de be join ye MPP but ene me very possible bia ma no aka cho bi se me MPP ni cause baby a party ni ga kon time when you say ya say wa de mi nsuo hwe asam ne se de ti ni me see the pain ma ka the pain sa reportage ya mo de bible tin fa so bi eni so. You cannot tell any aspirant what he or she should do. There is no sense in it. Party ni gu. Mo hwe kwan ya mo be fa so mo be fix sa party no. Rather than bringing a whole bunch of nonsense and then rubbish out. Ebsia mamento aso fa mamo me dem okwade ya na che se apostle ejeni buaten wakasa. Na nisema wa council say MPP party no waka kire wo mo say candidate a wo mo repeat in 2024 no ma wo mo nsesa no wo mo sanso emphasize candidate na emfambra na eno na bebo na nkunimdie ai wo mo de yenkwe na yegotie no so mra sisia
Ibi for munche ni ye. Mamu nye mistake da. Ense samu flag bearer na oko odi mwanim no. Moba report o menka na da. Mutie ni ye. Sabe. Ghana no. Yawo western part. Yawo northern part. Yawo eastern part. Yawo greater part. Yawo Ashanti part. Baby nipe free biara. Sawo ye Ghana ni die. Odi adie ye. MPP nsha na munyi tribal politics amuye ni mfrim. Na Ghana for the omani she. Ghana. They are watching you people. Me unu yenka mo be to bad na mo yi. Obi am na be di party na nima. Mo the policies. Se we jina wa won kan de obetimi ayede abo party. When kan de obetimi ayede abo party. Ade na ba afi de ase mo say party ni more because all of you wants to become the flag bearer of the new patriotic party na ba. Eti de mo kike Naba kuko winia ebede na ba kwatimi ya support no said ya moya mu nieman MP bro empanifu wo mu form na nsi form because ebinumu agenda some omo destroy party no ebinumu serious agenda some be say party no na mama nka ni bi o say MPP mu ya mistakes some flag bearer Ghana for hwemu mo ba regret it mo ba tin opposition be say 20 years e strategy and nipa bi na ma sofo bi so meka Asemwe bio MPP and Lusu abatu amoto ya just because of bad performance but because of party no mfu anumu asem and MPP Lusu poto and they are still doing the same thing to bring the party down. Delegates mama money na ho mama money na ho na enipa bi wo party no ma wo maje pass on be party no kura mama mani na ho me kebio se Ghana hana ye wo no sese ya Ghana sese ya ye wo no we your mampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ewie na juma the best choice Ghana betimi di o mani atoso Dr. BAWUMIA say o mampani wie na juma the best choice na Ghana ni bia shade ye koso MPP mamuma delegate asem mamon se party no Ghana ni da so Ghana ni bia wo ye badwene ba ebe hunu se Mahama o mampani His Excellency Gonja this year say owie na juma the best choice Ghana betimi di o mani atoso Dr. BAWUMIA na there is agenda bia koso den na NDC for mom na fight for somebody to become a flag bearer because they know say it will be a cheaper side.
Eusia apostle ejeni mbuatin ena yakwa kotie na bana nyamedifu akasa nyamedifu ze MPP party no wo mu repeat BAWUMIA na and I quite remember this man 2024 as we prophesied ma BAWUMIA o Oka sofo a wo mo hye nkom say Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA ebedi nkudimnity baby e free ba no it is so understandable but same it is wo say MPP the tribal politics no enya de ebebua na nkrofo bi enum nsem ene ma MPP ko opposition nyame di for say wo do hu bewura politics mu na abekeka nsem no wanye stadia ye mu bi say ya anu ati free no be push ye ma yaka bibi de etia you are saying NPP the candidate should talk about their policies nipa na wo endorse ne dia magana for na ye bia policy ben waka wansem policy ben ena nipa no waka wansem candidates are ejire nyina baby a wo keka kono ye ni ye redi adwen ne ye tede wo keka kono say we don't have any problem if you endorsing Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA obi any problem yet have to kusi kusi ba ko buya ono so ka hu e be hye nkom na MPP be wini na MPP be wini e ko we kire na MPP mu konya ase nti ne niam bi say no enhye da mbo ye hu but wo ye nyame di for na do hu be rewura politics ni mu na wa nka bibia just fata upia ye mu bi wo hu na ye mu bi nso ne nyansa na Nyankopon de maye no aya ne ya pone kakra bi e de amamo Honorable Eugene and former MP e de Masubin constituency sima ka chiam se sisi an so o pre-general secretary na me ameti hei enkrofo wo mu dia beto me na so nyina no so far so good ebusua se wo bi sami nipa me sha as a general secretary obetimi aboa MPP party na meka se Honorable Eugene Boache e kan krofo a mimi hu ni say I am speaking for myself I don't know of you mimi hu ni say obeye general secretary MPP party ni ma obeboa na this time no den sem bia tudwa na ne sem ya ode atudwa nyina no efa edidija ho se de MPP party no eba power enkrofo anka wo mo se fata se edidi brema wo mo ne yemfa ma wo mo na at the end of the day no na family and friends obi o se me ma me ne me papa ne me wo fa biba nie na do da ko ogufo ado by the same thing no be ya ne kenoforiata we jade afro o my God na kwa pie mu e wo bi memu na ensem a Honorable Eugene ka no so no se nyame ya do na so ba be ye general secretary appointment biara be koso bia no obe make sure say e be pass through the rightful structures chese se de wo kasa no ho bibia kire se no if this man is given the chance to become the general secretary of MPP MPP be say so etumpo yenkwa na yenkotie ne nsem no emra sesia
resources all the time because appointment be abani ye bia woni twem and no President Mahama bai appointment be omu ye bia otuba kwa na sedi nketu tuba o dia say e kese omu say Mahama hu say MP NDC na ba power na de waba o dia say yes sir we be try no fashion me frem na president na ye appointments na awie se be boa se mo anu aye awie na kasa start wo fom da bia ngene sa me kai Ahmed Banda de local government minister na Mahama be so de ma o mane boa ma I said that. Oh really? Yes. Well, Banda, Ahmed Nejia Parliament at Temu, I whip 8 years. It wasn't said the man. I'm passing the man Ahmed. Yes, was on the Parliament on there. Oh, the idea is that post a bar, a saber bois a bina, I said, Koma, Ubia, Ebiana, give him a sad time. What do I say? Hey, Rollins Bay, a Namu, a gender minister. Yes, there be your votes to be out of buy. Here na crowd votes and also chain collect and the post man. I saw Rollins bent here for mano. As we be people, I bet this asem. O dey say, ye more than one more a year jumaden and the vote to buy. Well, what is a vote at the kasa and numbers at the kasa. It is I mean, it means just out my way in a ye. nearby Bema, MPP will be a different political party. And I say, you'll be better, baby. Be a party near buying a party near buying a so that's when there's cooperation or collaboration at the base. Ebaso no toko biama bi odi omo penwa ya mom basa ban ko nipa omo no mpa agitation ne ba no we no biti baby me offer as we ejuma man ne de ma no consensus ko bi anim no ena ni ya so goes back to the database na no ya ma eno ma say gif na najomo bene na ma ba ora so yes na me say committee chair no appear before me so no ora so Ghana airport ora so Not commission, I know you see, we are for your party for. How do you know someone your party for? We in database here. Say Nipano or the Eugene entry and what London and what Sumia. I say Sumi executives, I want records. I just say, yes, you will. Who call them Maka, your uncle for we are Sumi for, who call a Britain, uncle for me Sumi for. South Korea say, what constituency office. It's the bank grab money about the poster. I say directly pass a constituency, no pay for new which no mumra. You who say a constituency never. Now, and this are now a board president, you can't work with me appointing concern so where chief executive and minister veteran. I mean, a dear boon. Oh, that's it. Oh, yes, I pay part about who's a president number into a phobia. But let's see the part of a party. No. And the only one of the only bit my cures are there, no, a membership database.
Honorable Eugene and I aquatin and some badges, a Utiene Casa and dia, na just say general secretary position or be handle just MPP party no, ever fun into my pa. If Hana ATP Atanasi and some about one crata animal, while Babe Pensen in Nemu Ede Amayena. Before that, no, Mammy Chamin Husima and Koje Abua for and crats for Emrasia.
Abusia yare ben na ehawo ende jibrey na me kan for Lion Age Clinic Ghana enfama ahanko na abepiem a ye de bibidro esaw yare abusia se oba bepiem wa hase ya yesa enam yare bi te se syphilis gonorrhea candidiasis jari podo na nim se e friend white no.
Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Maxwell Aziz Mensah. I'm the founder and senior doctor of Lion Age Clinic Ghana. Our mission is to provide you with exceptional herbal medicine treatment and holistic healthcare to all our patients to becoming a healthier you. Thank you for trusting Lion Age Clinic Ghana. Lion Age Clinic Ghana, your #1 healthcare expert.
Clinic GH and Ebusia Wama Somasi and there made shoulder Jumedi so Monty. I read out so no offer one pre solution no Eddie our ATP atana say ATP Mamma Quaba. Nana yaso mejo so. Bibiabo Cody. Yes, what do now say. Obadi and Nadaruma means some ye papa. Okay. Made about temu. I ain't to mammy. Okay, Nana yaso answer na made newspapers no Ebano Kai a inspector Chumesi a police near or boy Maju ya kwaye nsembe brade bi adom ko court na nyankopon adom ko pie mo court yes won ko no go twa life forever and ever yesi ano puma kwan a yesi ano o ma sentence na yesi ano kwa dem forever ba we nyina no life imprisonment life okay and to kwa dem won ko dem police ni abusia for bufuo so no to mention na bufuo na wo ko twituo na ten entabusia na ni age papa ya ena kopie mu social media so seba wo mo bo no mo do eye ma ajo ano so eni age papa ye pa okay na ya se wa fi my run craten because of your time nti mama for daily graphic and for my tiefo ni ahwefo nyina kwaba and famra ene da dwumedie so nene obepie mu daily graphic na said na kunedu yeah first lady say nura daniel sare wo sam ye baba publicity kase ankasa ene boy ye o my Ghana nyina ene krata edie wo modi ni nyina ama ye maame so modi ni phone na ato ani a wo mo kire mu ekase ye maame wo twa nani ahwedan ya ne krata daily graphic kan wasam wo krata ye mu ne wonya bia na ja
wato bo asa kenkani nyina bi kama so ede amount na anopay no ensema daily graphic ede bae no mame fa anko daily guide na be pie mu so daily guide da na se Mr. Digital Man Dr. BAWUMIA ne phone eda say na MPs mako 63 act of yes 87 na o metro mo support nyina de ama Dr. BAWUMIA ne kratai kan wasema miami MP eye Flex and Prechu mu I wonder okwa parliament house no akwa eye mampon eye MP onu na ejina ni ma wo se wokuta mic a wo kasa de kire Ghana fo nyina se 63 no mu nyina age atum se Dr. BAWUMIA enkwane ni po betima boa ma party na fa ne ntoma pefe na yakopon 2028 no enkunimdie aba de ama MPP amanuko no matter do mo de baba begina ND amanuko bia no Dr. BAWUMIA the second chance omo de mana wo betimi edi nkunima na krata daily guide kan wasem enso ha se wo krata fa to so miensa na se ye maame ye first lady ni phone eda na se ni wo na na krata enso bo ho amane enso wase na afi atin se ye man pani JDM bae no wo bo no homode papa ye wo de ye IGP bae no mo bo homode na okopie mo nkramantem ade ba ko a ekoso wo ho no pa ye human traffic ye koso papa ye wo ho no na nyakopon aye adoma me ya chi nipa mako 57 na wo mo nyina ye Nigeria first o mo tin nkramantem as human traffic o mo ye no wo ho no ne cyber security BI o mo ye no wo ho no ma enye fedi agre ne kratai kan wasem enso wo ha se ya na okopie mo so social media Nigeria for ne bebre na eni ageba papa ye se ade empeye o my Ghana mu ase ye na police for ne ye no wo bani je ho pa ye so mpeso mkoye sa nyema we wo o my mukro mu dia akonya no wo ho no mo betima ko no makwa ye ne kratai kan wasem enso wo ha se na ye dubu ahenimfo ni eda ha na wo kire mu kase any lawyer wodi na asema ma no na se won hye dem hu ni ye nti no pese o kate no wo fa ai won pe ni baby mfa na eja won fa bibia won fa lawyer for friend krata daily guide kan wasem enso ha wonya bia na eja wakenkan ni nyina bi kama so e dia mai tende ensema daily guide de bae no na matimi akenkan ni nyina bi kama so e de ama wo no etunya bia na eja wakomusuko no akenkan ni nyina bi kama so e de mai na mame fa nkwa the chronicle na be pie mu so the chronicle so a na krata fe tosu mienu enemy ensano na se Dr. BAWUMIA ne phone eda sei na abepie ma krata yi ebo ho amane se nipa 63 se omotro mo support nyina de ama Dr. BAWUMIA ne krata yi kan wasem ha se waje ne shirt kama wo hwe de yo nani ma yesele no se ade tie bia no media madi nkunima wia ne sa ne krata the chronicle kan wasem wo ha sei sanso na ne na nakunadu ono so ne phone eda he no ada breach kase a ebo my Ghana nyina no man pani JDM wo de si wo se yemfa nam yensa enfensi wonum na eja yemfa mo ne ye maame ye ne ekosi nyankopon bo kwasi ada no ene ebe mo ne ye maame ye awie nyankopon enffa ne kra ensi ye papa ne ma busu ne nyina so hyeden ene krata the chronicle kan wasem enso wase na ya atachia ene one ne clan ba akoko pie mu wo court ho akodi na asem ama no ho apen wo se ma sa me sha ade case amode brem no ase mo hyeda ewu case denim ye papa etino sa case no ho apen no sorry free ye court dem no ma wo koye ne kratai kan wasem wo kratafa toso mienu wo kratai ne me wonya bia na eja wakan ni nyina bi kama so de amayem tedan no pen ensema the chronicle de by ne sema bomu nyina enso de amawo no ma me fanko daily post na be pie mu so daily poster yes ye man penny JDM nyankopon aya adom ene waso inipa mako 37 ye new chief justice for new chief justice for so waso obu in no ene krata daily post kan wasem enso e wase e wa krata ye nima na ese first lady ya former first lady na nakunadu ono suni foni eda hase ye nra da brishe boy no wonya mfie no 76 yan na nso na hu na hu nsa se wonya be 16 years ene krata daily post kan wasem enso wa ase na sports minister ni foni da hase ena wo kire mu kase nyankopon bo ye world cup ye baba bekoi omo aye black stars for ye from kase ja ye kwa akansi nto momran bebo bi omo ama bebo bi nyina no e fiti nyankopon bo ade ye next year ba boy ye kwa kobai obi enu won mo baba bebo bi okroma sente wani so ade unu na se ye wo da ye so se de tie bia no ye baba be fro se besin ko ne kobo world cup ni bia masa tumu de ne klata yi kan wasem wo ha sei sanso na ye klata na anima na se ye papa ya de nyina ye president president JDM ni foni edaha na wo kire mu kase ye transport no wo baba be hwe na akade bia ye hia bia no yetimi ahye mu kinya se da bia niema bekọ wano akasa edi amaye ne Daily Post kan wasem enso ha wunya bia na eja wakọ musuko no akenkan ni nyina bi kama so edi amaye mame for the Ghanaian Times so emfa entwa so na be pie mo the Ghanaian Times akrasafa toso eye enum wo ha say next land minister ni foni eda say no small scale mining no mo ye audit bi efa ho na sa audit no mo ye no matima sizi amanfo mako 300 omo lances omo agi ni nyina edi efre omo nsem ne kratai kan wasem enso wo ha say sanso na kratafo toso dumienu na say ye attorney general na ka say no say right to information say o man ga na mu asese kwakope information na ye mo bi e kwan no ede ma ye na eja obi atimi ko na eja sa information no obi atimi ekonya because o man mu ase no obi awa akonya wo kuro mu ase high freedom of speech bibia bi wa hase a ye betimi afasa akwan so ne krata the Ghanaian Times so kan wasem kratafa toso eye miedum enso wa ase sanso ne ye maame eye na nakuna du agyemani foni eda hase ne krata the Ghanaian Times so bo ho amane se owunya nra da se breach boy onya mfiedo 76 ne krata kan wasem enso wa hase na wo ba na siase enso so a katafe tosumienu CIDS omakwakwakwache eye Nigeria for mako 57 ni nyina ne se ejamoye urban traffic wo kuro mase na ne cyber crime no ene krata the Ghanaian Times so ka wasem ha wonya bia na eja wakomusuko no akenkan ne nyina bi kama so edi amaite na no pensama eye the Ghanaian Times so edi ebaye enso enono mame fan kwa the National Voice na be people so the National Voice na se mihumia mi MP ni foni eda asa ya mprechu Mampon MP eni afoforo eye revenue team nyina mu foni eda ha sei na krata yi bo ho amane se eye MPs mako 63 a wo man do se ye ban pani dada abedi che Dr. Bawumia Mr. Digital man yi ene krata yi bo ho amane eso e wo ha sei papa ene kopie mu social media koye huhuhe ni huhaha ankasa enso e wo ho nanka binim se eja eye Fort Estate yi anka kwa kogua ne sanenso ne krata yi sanso bo ho amane wa hase o se na anu adam de krata ne bebre na de besomwa na omo se ma omo kekane se enya nokra na KGL ni NLFo ekra ka ho bi ne krata yi sanso bo ho amane pa ye enso e wa hase nya se eye African hase nya ye se make sure say education yesuku ne yenkora no omo betimi ayiro omo ho no masuade ye bepa ne education netima ko nanim ne krata the National Voice so e bo ho amane enso e wa ha wunya bia na eja wakomusuko no akenkan nyina bi kama so edi amaye mame fa eye the Ghanaian Point enso enfan to aso na ne Ghanaian Point na sen krata ni nyina no na se former first lady na nakuna du agyemai o se wo twagu won krata ni nyina me krata e ba ho amane se watwa nani ahweban a wo de wo ye no mfia wonya ye ne 76 ne krata kan wasem enso e wo hase na ye galamsi ate se wo man Ghana mu asa ye pon presibre aye man pani JDM ehye Ghana fo nyina bose wo behwe se nyakopon bo na se de ni tusi akunya so a galamsi ni nyina neto ebetimi atwa wo hase no ene wo kopie mu e wo ye Western region na se nemos fo e kopie mu so mayiro mu dom ne esi fon papa yo mu se galamsi no de tie bio mu betu ase a wo mu kopie mu e forest ba ko e wo no se China fo yi wo ma ba beje ya sa boso na galamse yi wo mutuwa ne sanenti no o metima excavators ene amanfo bebre na so mo chi wo bone ne krata yi kan wasem wo ha se ye board ne mot fo abaso papa ye se o mo se man pani na aka se o mo behwe na eja sa galamse no matuwa se dia o mo do mo na esi fom na o metima ti sa galamse na ma ye nso ni nyina aye kroje kama so ede ama ye ne krata yi kan wasem wo krata fo etoso mi na wonya bia na eja wakenkan ni nyina bi kama so ede ama ye wo the Ghanaian Point na mo necessary jamfisi wo wodo ena da gold border no ena wo kire mu kase no ada na eye nkrata ne bebre na bo ho amane ye papa se wa bie kwa akonya no ede ato se mo am pese mo dada na ye gold ani ena afesu so mo di gold eye chain ni eye enkapo ni bibia wo my Ghana mu asa akonya no ebie dia ma wo betima ba beto forms na so betima ba be apply se de bie be ma wa akonya na se be ma lances na eja wa hya ase e wo my Ghana mu asa ne krata so kan wasem enso ewa ha sei sanso ne man pani JDM ni foni ewa ha sei okatafa toso eye ennan enso ha na ni nyina eye transport system no so wo baba be hwa kade bi Ghana for ye hia bia no baba be hwa me transport system no etima ko na ni papa ba ye ne krata de Ghanaian point so kan wasem enso ha wonya bia na ja wakomuso kwa kenkan nyina bi kama so edi amite na no pensama wo mo enso edi eba ye enso enono mame for the metro lens and fansori nkrata ni nyina so na be pie mo we the metro lens so a na se Dr. Bawumia ni phone eda ha se krasafa toso eyedumienu ye MPs makomako 63 a o metro mo support eda ma Dr. Bawumia ne krata yi kan wasem enso ewa se kratafe to so miensan so nya se first lady ye nana kunadu agyeman so wo a wa free mo no eno so krata the metro lens kan wasem enso ewa se sanso na Razak oye opoku so ni phone ya ni nyina sa Fort Estate ho sensem a de bia dade achi ade senya na mi sen keja enke to atwa ne sa ne so ne krata yi eguso a ebo ho amane enso wa ha wunya bia na eja wakomu suko no akenkan ni nyina bi kama so edi amaye na gamanche nyakopon bo mo ne eye NHI for baba bishia aye stakeholder eye conference bi baba bekoso wo man Ghana mu wasiti na ya sewa ensema krata ne ba ne jeja mabo mutofo nyina eso da ma yetefo ni ahwefo adane den no mojebre ese kuma Sunlight TV Tik TV and afin so Friends of Ken TV today wo bi another twaso da ma yetefo ni ahwefo adane den no mojebre etie.
Okay, Hana ATP meda wasiye baba sense ma ba won krata ni no. ATP meda wasiye baba sense ma ba won krata ni no. Ene wapense ni nyina mu ede amaye Nyankopon enhyaweja emra ne de abusua ekwan kasa enche kra na mabedwafo ebetena se na de ekoso ewo man Ghana ne ya twetwe nkomo ede afa ho na before asa na medan wo mu nyina edi akyem na ya de akyese Avram Ben Moshe sabre ya mena mo kase wo de sebi atodwa na ne kasa ye nyina no ekyese se MPP amanyokuo no beso wo mu wini eye 2028 election dia na nipa obetumi aboa wo mu ye papa Kennedy kompreko wo himi AGYAPONG ono en wo mde ne ba obetumi akeka ne emesi ani no betumi aboa na party no asanso ejira na so no de ewom se wonye MPP ni ewom se onto abakran fama MPP party ne da ba wono hwo no hu ade e no ready grounds be bia obefa ne ade nyina no ensama amanfo bebre na aka ne se wom hia new leader sa new leader no eno ene ye Kennedy yanko na yekotie ne nsem no emra sesia
wa January 31st MPP for flag bearership debate and all say your friends all babe kono. What's your take on that?
Oh, yes pass MPP party no ebedru baby edru no. Na Nado dan kwakufu ado 8 years no. Me ka kire MPP for say Nado begu party no. Because the one na ndiyama kono na enkoyie. MPP party no. Ebra Nado ye president. Me a video ka so begu party no.
Really?
Yeah, because na duwa nyema akọ me hu say no party ni sai na we wo problem na we kuna the aba the worst defeat ya MPP enya no eni eno mu pe new leader be di party nenim MPP for memenye MPP ni if you want to reform the party bring Honorable Kennedy AGYAPONG oye nipa ade ba kwa me pe Honorable Ken ho ne say Wama Ghana for you know the good side and then the bad side. The only problem I want to na kuma ba on control na no. But sabi mpreduasa oba kwasia and was once a son agene. Nancy on namo ye ne tono. Honorable Ken ampa very composed. Tesi Bawumia camp mom ne di atem and na Honorable Ken aye camp. Sabe bebe ni mfie duru no o nyini enti oni pa bia no so ma ye hu usuba ne hu sinto a ba o pe leadership qualities ya o po bi betumi replace Chairman Rollins ya e Kennedy AGYAPONG Honorable Kennedy AGYAPONG nyetumi a the first thing obe ne say obe reform MPP party no obe sake nkrofo be mu wanwa na enyo obi a hwe koka ni tini na pantan wo se Honorable Ken kwasea koka na Bawumia camp di omu ye Bawumia kra wini a obeda ko Honorable Ken ho aka so me support Bawumia odi de ntia Bawumia ni tikeka no won awosi kuregu won moja na mi mu no Bawumia has the same blood with me. Or you ye free the same fee, Bawumia. But ye de adwuma ne madu betumi aye. Enye de fata no. Won say Nanadu 8 years nyina no Bawumia talent ho. Enti de ba ye bi na ensem Bawumia keka ye no egu hostel. Oba emfa. Enti onipo betumi a reform party. Honorable Ken mi huade bi wonimu eye honesty and sincerity. Or ye so honest to the extent to say eduru baby. Sabi mpreduasa o ka say MPP for ye Jimmy ampa. Sabre no na party ni Jimmy o ka kire won. Honesty. Honesty. Ono ni party wo mu ni Jimmy a otumika. Me won so obi di video bi asem say honorable Ken ka say yes, president na me pay diana, vice na me pay diana. To hell with your president and we. E Jimmy semna mu Jimmy ka kire mo. Obi si sa asem na o kan ne chese on pe president yedi. There be o. Enye so on pe president yedi o. Eye mo de president, any vice president, and na mo de krokro no, and na mo di nsamfon. Ana de me ke me boa. Mo di nkwasi ase no se there be o. Enye president ya me pay di ni vice nti no. Me ntina hwana mo ni nkwasi asem. Yes, into to me dear.
Obi say leave Ken alone and stick to cheddar.
Dabio. Unim de ntia. Unim adia Ghana for him. The fact that me support to cheddar no. And say me wish for the downfall of MPP. Because anana kwan be di akwa MPP and NDC na beba. It was me fighting for a good flag bearer for the party. Said you ba Ghana be ye. Nyansa we na Ghana for him no. Na nipa no ka no cheddar automano. Ya fane say na me man 1 point like. Ya fane say. Me nyaudi an ka abeti wo as comment section. Me nyaudi an me support na kwan be di akonti. Abi say ye ba beto aba sisi a. Na honorable Ken aba. Na honorable Ken ni vision ene ne name o de ba na fantastic. I mean kwata na chi.
Boy, your baby girl. Wow, baby girl.
Pamela mama no frame na. Or your body and or your body can so betumi.
Your friend Jessica.
Can so betumi akadi o pebia or your body. So e kama. O can so di matem kra nyawe. O don't me wu anyawe. Pamela mama no. Sister Jimmy number na wo be fia na efutuo bia o so ba say no. O so be fia na betumi fo. So won. Enye comment section.
Do be fia no be de o.
O de se fia na etumi trase na ye di nkomo. No. Boss 9:30 to 10 was the beya onyaka.
Can you imagine?
No, me wan power.
What are you?
Power fee. Oh, that o mema ni baby ada na nopa.
Fire o just with your the picture be abo no say.
Say fire o ja nya me ho hwe nkan. E na me curtains bi. E na picture bi bo me dem. E na me share coat that. Me wo nya me ho asam nkan.
Abraham Ben Boshe era yakwa gotie ne sema, but it was here we na MPP party win 2024 no. E was one present a new candidate. E wo say candidate na koma ha ne ye papa ni bufu a wontumi enhye ne bufu so ne so no kura chiro wo hwe sisi a campaign na candidate ya da chese wo bi etu candidate fo ani te ebro na o ya abofra no na okasasa abofra ba na ne ni afi e na je se weyi ne ni ada ho no me na opema mpedi edi no kasa bi wo ho no me nya de akompre ko hene Japan e ba be kanti we de e MPP before wo muntie na wo muntie no asopem sabe ya me no ka say e ya de a chese Rahina tena say Rahina Linda or your politically vibrant social media activist and on there obetena sineja ya twetwe nkomo e dia for my Ghana ye hwe ni ma say opoku kusi Kelvin adodo na friend bossu a ye test con KNUST communication officer obeba be kame ho e ofidiem ha bonya mba ye die na chese Rahina mene no e ba be hye nkomo twetwe no as Rahina bibi aboko de ye de nyankopon ase me de be hye say na eja wama voice no akosoro kakra e de amame ene wo hye ensem agese etwegu e wo oman Ghana ye nyina ye ni mawerehosem so kra na enrada to ye ya den na be ka de afam
ye mama de be kan say nyankopon onfa ne kra ensie ye me NDC yes, and then she has been one of the backbone of NDC, and then the modern born so it has given me encouragement say women can do better.
Okay.
Also say kwan mu de adwene ne nyabako. She left and then she died as an MDP member, but because she has her roots in NDC no. Ye na be ka say yako. Na ne man so da so yo.
no na nka meye bisa se de wo ka se so okoya wa anko ne saa keke na so na
the mothers were hoiting yeah then ya de was NDC 4 year edija no kwan de we are ready to do that but ya me fa na crancy she did a great job.
Okay, what are some of the things that were yeah we can say oh mami we what you say the boy NDC party na just say and now what no just say we leave here big gap power NDC.
I'll talk about the 31st women movement.
Okay.
Though I wasn't there. My better wants them. I've read about it. And then in fact the 31st women movement, it has given me that encouragement. Say women are also important in politics. Oh sure, there was a time ago women were not in politics. But when people like her, it made women and lady is a vice president, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So we the young ones, will get to know so, oh, the woman was just not a woman. Though she was someone they should bring ladies in politics. She was a backbone. And then no she kwanya or sign China JJ Rawlings from the time of AFR. You know, NDC is a transitional party.
Yeah.
From the time of AFR, PNDC, and then the National People's Party to the NDC first, NDC second. She has been a backbone. But Nipa there, as time goes on, why do you so maybe it got along the line and she felt say, oh, I need to own my own. But the man that's what I'll keep saying that. So whatever NDC be here to send Yankopon and Bakrabesi, we are over ready to do that.
Okay, Rahina, yen share NDC by mobile, Joby Bessie, my buy na ba, Mona Muji Winnie, so far near mobile and near Matt say, na who say, Mobo Jumana, some would say, Mamma Gada for Sesifum.
That is why I always say, make always have said, sometimes I always have said to say, what I say is, me ho to say, Sidino. One thing are businessmen, especially, were voted massively against NPP. That is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. The economic whiskey was the dollar. Because we've been able to bring the dollar back. We all know that the dollar can never be stable, but it doesn't have to cross a certain figure. So in terms of economy, in terms of amamu, in everything, I will say that the NDC government, I don't know sector whatever mamia. I will say some mama and form.
Okay.
We've seen the jam down people are trying to cook, but we are ready to kill it every day. So in terms of the 9 months in government, I always say John Dramani Mama and 9 months in government, His Excellency Nana Dankwa father looking like 8 years now looking like a watchman.
Oh.
Yes.
Rahina to be casa. Now,
yeah. 8 years. No. Yes. John Dramani Mohammed 9 months has made him become
nice and another day watchman.
No. Yes.
Wamebojuma. But yen na yen say mechanic say 2016 to 2020 there. Will be a one dance yes at least things picked up. Niema echo ye but ye beka de say wo koka na MP before the akwahye Russia Ukraine war wo koka na wo mo de akwahye COVID-19 e baaye and recently ye man His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ono aso esa eka say because of Russia Ukraine war and COVID-19 into no in fact messy up with Ghana ye economy ne kakra. Don't you think say at least we should give NPP the benefit of the doubt neja ye say at least I won't say na BBS na my economy na yesa but we bo mo homodin.
I mean, let me tell you something. As at then, the 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let me tell you something. MPP is a political party, huh? Me always say this on record.
Okay.
And whatever I'll say, I don't lie. Remember me say Munkasem. MPP party, no, what they came to meet in 2016, 2017, you are saying said the economy was. Mama has already done that. Now I have to. One, let's talk about the IMF Sikana Metoya. Now Mahama has already taken the IMF money and Juma. So they came to meet the money. On Metu scan. And then on Metu scan, Crampo, they didn't even use the money for the purpose. You get it?
Okay.
And then by then, Crampo, there was, I said, we were not getting access to information. We're not getting access like today. We would have exposed them. That is why today, they bet me DNA and they are exposing Myanmar they did in 2016.
Okay.
When they came to power, let's talk about the boast of Omobai and Dumso Jaye. But don't forget that before His Excellency John Dramani Mahama left power, he has solved Dumso. So you came to meet Dumso. You came to meet a solved Dumso. You came to meet a solved problem. So how do you take credit for something you came to meet?
Inti ya beka so say IMF kro ya MPP for so call year 2024 year NDC mu win 2024 election. Wa mo so IMF deal la wa mo koye eno na ne NDC for so edidi hu na.
I will tell you we will arrive at that. We will arrive at. There's two difference between the NDC IMF and the MPP IMF. First of all, let me tell you that the political party that started sending Ghana to IMF is the forebearers of MPP. That's National Liberation Council. I always love to go historical. They are those IMF brain no. It is the National Liberation Council, which are the forebearers of MPP. You get it? And then now talking about the IMF when John Dramani Mahama went for the IMF money, we saw the schools he was building. You can't tell me you didn't see the e-blocks. We saw the hospitals. You can't tell me you don't know about Sewa Hospital. You don't know about Fari. You don't know about Bank of Ghana. You don't know about the Bolkatanga the hospitals he has made. You can't tell me you didn't see the cheap compounds. We saw all that. When they came and they took the IMF money, no, ask me, Anna, tell me one regional hospital they've been able to. Even Yankan say like one regional hospital Yankan say bia they've been able to like oma chase
o say ye ko empatasia agenda 111 hospital say ebisi ho anya hwe no now it is when was the last time when was the last time you went to that site? Just last week I was there.
When you went there, what was there? The agenda 111 they told us they told us say agenda 111 is going to be completed in how many months?
But say at least he told us couldn't finish. But he
told us he was going to complete agenda 111 in how many months? A year. Then what did he tell? He went and broke down La General Hospital, a hospital that was functioning. They went and broke down the hospital. Up to today, is going to take the NDC government to do what? And the agenda 111 that they said they did. They told us it was complete. Everything could work. Go there.
Okay,
is it working?
I am saying, sir, yes. Because you made the statement, sir. And
that is why I'm telling you that I'm giving you the difference.
So relax. You are saying, say, you are speaking for your government. Oh, Kasadi Ama NDC. Yes. And I watch you say, Yench mention hospital ba kwa NPP for ba bemu. Wamadu wamun sakan. And I make catcher will say, there are hospitals NPP for ba bemu. In as much as some of the hospitals are not working, but yen to mean enough to do say NPP for ba yeno. I be a foundation pen womu to DC honum.
Okay. When I was talking, my word was regional. My word was regional.
Okay.
That is what I said. Because if you are going to delve into agenda 111, we are not going to finish on. That is why I use the word regional. Yes. Now, we all saw. Now talking about the NDC IMF. Now talking about the NDC IMF na mekano. We saw I can give you. But here come the case. IMF. You see, the difference is that when Tamai Omokwaji IMF, when Mama was going to take the IMF, or Ghana for or Meki or your forum, and beside Ghanaian stakeholders and Sana Oko, or beside Ghanaian stakeholders, Yanko IMF, Anama Yanko, not a bond tongue ebisa. You get it? Now at the end of the day, or they buy and we saw the impact. Now MPP IMF. I say and every 3 months, you your water bill, you your light bill. What is the cost? But I'm catch say, levy no more de brain, IMF inti, and I'm yeding, omoji levy. Now the levy no more, IMF. We saw Honorable Kennedy Japan saying this on TV. We will not go to IMF today, we won't go tomorrow. Yet the levy no more, what did they do?
They still went to IMF.
We don't know what they use the levy to do. They still went to IMF. And IMF, this is the initiative for Modiaba. Every 3 months, your water bill, your light bill. This is what people don't understand. Your water bill is 3 months, light bill 2. Nina, IMF and Shisha.
Okay.
So there's a vast difference between that. And then now, if I say that there's difference between that, anything say, they came to meet things already done. And I mean, you sue. One, the doomso, which you can confirm, say, the doomso has already been solved before some over. So the 2017, 16, 2017, 18, 19, 2020, no. They came to meet it. When things you saw the reality of MPP from 2021, 22, 23. That was now the reality.
Okay.
Because so after 2020, we now saw their reality. So you can't tell me that MPP and no.
Okay, and you write a topic for discussion. I think it's the death of Kunedu Ajima Rollins na kwa de when yakasa ede afa we ebsia na migusu akai mo say ya de aye twen bosu ane ya twen na but unfortunately was so the traffic so kakra and chobeba beka ye ho a fine ba we ntumi amba so de ya de amene rehina ebe to che enkomo e wo fidie mo hanu say so your next topic for discussion all chiefs with Galamsey in their jurisdiction should be jailed for 100 years. This is coming from Peace Watch Ghana. We'll take on that, Eden.
You see, is there a law that will bet me him for no? I court. I don't know about that. Say law be wo honoma ebe him for na akwa court. Say we chrome because I know say if the chief is involved and they bet me na but say ya betu no woni krom na law bia makwan se ahemfo se ya betu Galamsey wo krom a ene se kan gan omo mekọ de bebre.
Okay,
but you see those voices no, where were they earlier 2021 22 23? Where were those voices? That's the question I always ask. That is why before election 2024 I can say let those who are quiet today be quiet forever.
Okay,
because what no more here time and na emrantie montene na mo ye demonstration Galamsey must stop, Gala stop. We need to call for you can't say emergency, state of emergency. They were all quiet. So why are they out today? But what he's saying, the reason why I'm angry is because he was quiet then. I feel the OPA is going to create an impression say the government is not working. Okay. We know that the government is working. But now coming to the chiefs, why should the chief wo krom in Sua like in Sua woman for no wa makwan ama obi e de excavator be sin suo nim e na wo saying so all because of hene na owo ho no obetimi akokra nsuo abenom. Are you thinking about woman for nana? I am for no, they are making this fight so difficult because obi ba na so say ya ton asase na ama me betu Galamsey na say wo say me mpene ma wontu Galamsey. You are the owner of that land at that time.
Asemi we ya wo kan ya mama kai the late Mampong kene. Yeah. Ebra wo free mu a ye kopie mu o Mampong. I tried interviewing some of the people there. Na mi bisa wo mo say edebe mpa na mo debe kai nana. Do you know one thing they said? Ebra amanfo decided say omo betu Galamsey ewo Asante Mampong no or the nancy fom say enya dia wo bepene ne na wapene echina nti enna me no wo ka say obi en won motu Galamsey or ye legal mining ewo Asante Mampong.
So why are the chiefs not copying? Why are the chiefs? I didn't know ahimfo no enkopy.
Sometimes I feel say some of ahimfo ebia no omunya dodode bi.
Enu na me ka say if there is what enu na here ka say the governments also must step whether we are or he knew. You
need to be held responsible.
So he's saying that they should I'll use the word to be held responsible, not to talk of to be jailing because I don't know the law when it comes to that. But how are in Swoni any say yeah copy me sometime. Me say there was a time me go be so na in Swoni color near Violet. I was shocked. Violet. I was shocked. But people were quiet when in Swoni SN when Akonta mining and co were in the bush. People were quiet. We're not here. Those who just spoke no more here. Oman who said na yes Akonta mining is in Su. Under the cover of community mining. Ye who dream and no more yen or honum. Ye koya akrokere, you remember akrokere story? Yeah. Na ye kase or hana kasa say you can't even pass behind Obifie. You will see how I'm more saying so.
And even today, Krano, I think somewhere last week was that they one of the stories are and what to Galamsey. And I was like, it's memo for and consider bay And this illegal mining, but you being an NDC person and also a social media activist, do you think we should politicize this whole illegal mining?
You see, there are sometimes, you see, everything has its political side. Everything has its, no matter it has a political side. And this one, I will not sit here and say there is no politics in it.
Okay.
Because we all condemned it and politicized it some time ago. And the politicized Nina call for state of emergency. We all were on his nerves. Ekufado's nerves call for state of emergency. And then, because of that word, the MPP they are also using it. Forgetting say me, I don't understand why all of a sudden MPP has hijacked the fight for Galamsey. I don't understand. Because more time. The reason why I say Ekuffado should call for state of emergency and we are not rushing Mahama to call for a state of emergency. Ekuffado was sitting aloof. No nyejuma. Na one fa Galamsey no as adia edana koma so. Do oka say I have put my presidency on the line, but Edru Mrebino Nanka was say a call state of emergency. Or yet to say, could you know that from 1988, from 1988, ABC 2017, John Dramani Mahama Abain Free Abemu, calculate the number of coup d'etats, the number of military regime, the number of military regime, the number of democratic elections. You can tell me, but not licenses are release small scale miners 98 from 1988. But look at just a period of 8 years, and you've issued 1,197 licenses. Even if I'm wrong, 1,000 plus. The licenses that you release, where were you expecting them to mine? Gata. They were definitely entering there. And then when we asked them to make the fight for Galamsey a national thing, they told us that they've done what? They told us that Oma banning small scale mining for some time. Omo the ban atoso. But behind ban no mo the atoso no, they were still releasing licenses. So you were just trying to make things comfortable for them or what? And then releasing licenses no, releasing licenses no, your mom num na yete say party here. So you want to tell us a party here Sikanti and so on and say they were sitting aloof, they were not doing anything, they were not even trying to. Before election 2024, we get some of their MPs, their PCs on national television telling us that Galamsey ni yenjai china. Napo, mami mo of Napo.
Me no.
And they will be Napo kachira say omo person mo ya na ye den ye jai Galamsey fight ye jai Galamsey ni china. That is the reason. These were some of the utterances and the reason why we were telling them, say, call for a state of emergency if you can't do anything. The importation of what they call excavators, was there a track on it? They were not tracking anything. So be at the bar. And then perception. And I say, the importation of tractors came to hijack the Galamsey. There was nothing they were putting in place to fight Galamsey. When young men and women were out there demonstrating, at least come on there, I like humanity. Come on, demonstrating. Let them demonstrate peacefully. NCR says, oh, the government is tolerant. You were out there. When police were after these people and we were speaking, we get even the MPs in parliament. They were okay. They were okay with it. And if you've done all this, Miracle Abuaji has said, "Man, I want come for Galamsey." They won't stop it today. They won't stop it tomorrow. Today he has hijacked it. That is why when they started that Galamsey thing, and Chebia na Jandam Niyukuno. So because they were not ready to do what? To do the needful. That is why we're calling for state of emergency.
Okay.
You understand? So politicizing it, I'm not going to say there's no politics in it, but there are certain reasons why there were politics. And then I'm saying, today we could see what the president is. I heard the other lady was reading about how they are crashing. I saw it on. Things are working. We are seeing Galamsey sites being destroyed every day. We've seen how the importation of excavators, which is the main thing that is destroying our water bodies, how they are being tracked. It is because of this in here. Omo imported tractors no. Lately no. When they came and then they were at the port no. They declared they wanted to take it to the military. That was what they were moving at Joy News. Say people are moving things
excavators
and then at the end of the day, what did they do? It was a false information.
Okay.
So now even the importation of excavators, there's a track on it. You tell them what you are going to use to do.
Okay, Ebusia Rahina and Ameneno Echuche and Komo Efiansana Opoku Kusi Kelvin Bossu Wababa come home Ewu and is a mamma Kwaba Bossu.
Madam.
Watch a dear.
Jack, Friday traffic there hit different papa chroma traffic na amamachan media seka.
Was with the uncle
always on time, yes. But baby in Tina Buma traffic there. Yes.
Okay, Ababa.
Major also.
Party in the Mutizing.
Aja. Kakra.
Muguso.
Yes. Achias will move. The downfall of a man is not the end. At the end of the day, be fine.
Sure. Mreno continue. I mean, say no da what ya rehosema yato Ghana for nyina seconds then I weka there found.
Oh, and no padie. Nyina yanti asempa brichi bo my Ghana. The former first lady of the Republic of Ghana. Ya mame Nana Ajima kuna do Rollins. Maybe obi anu nyame emfa ne kra ensie. Obi oba into politics no ya nim say osua ade papa every ya mame Nana Ajima kuna do Rollins wo. Because history states categorically says she is the long serving first lady of my Ghana ede enya enti enra de yante arewosem and as enra yete arewosem as say the office of the president will easy communicate. Yes enti eja yina igusu etinisu ama Ghana kakra na me mfa yema me kran say na yema abusuafo no hyede pa
amen
na me ba idi eja me ba ma monitor mo pa me nua ba ye twantro sa na me oh the traffic be media in your crowd. Now, answer never issues in this. I mean, take this opportunity. Now, I'm in charge as Santa Regional organizer. Maybe our Dr. Francis Adomako Francois will be on my main and Tiano. Ninuma Penti region for the Sunimu Edinako regional secretary, baby will be on my main channel. I mean, say body insurance famano. Now, I'm in Commercial South constituency. I'm in charge the second vice chairman, Edinburgh South constituency. Lawyer Bonsukin's retreat, baby, a lawyer will be on my main charge the incoming regional assistant secretary. Baby,
okay. Ya wo say entro bebre akoso say mu 10 hospital ni se wu ani ade nyina yes MPP mu ba man si hospital bia Boga regional hospital nyina yes say e konko bi kura e na mu ja wo yes MPP man si hospital bia
agenda 111 na
when you also regional hospital man nya adwuma bia agenda 111 there say ja me kura me kire na me impata say bi so wo kura was say
we had the Regional Minister Dr. Amwakwene call Public Accounts Committee. He stated it categorically say Asante region we have 3 agenda 111 hospitals are operationalized. We have this agenda 111 me enyes will be say me ana de biana me ka say me kono obi beka bibi kire me I am mending to this me am here de me ko okosecha Afan Plains constituency. Yeah, agenda 111 hospital. RTC ejuma wo se cha Afan Plains and South region
e kan
se kan wo dia agenda 111 no eyo into operations ewo se cha Afan Plains constituency district ejuma
enti operational hospital on district
ti ye bae no on say we see district hospital district eye one maybe yenda just issue district hospital usi will be seen back but usi agenda 111 within that district enclave ubetimi see hospitals be 3 send a beya ebe facility abwa omo within that district. But district hospital now is agenda 111. The number of hospitals is here within a district and constituency no. More than say we see 1 district hospital. Yes, enti eja obia ni de we a oba amamuma obesi aide ebu oman ti ade a yira na na do dan kwaku ado e de to na koma so a oyema Ghana fo no.
Okay, and yentin remwe Peace Watch Ghana for Ekasa. Na wɔn nsɛm nyinaa ne sɛ wɔn se ahemfofo a yetu galamsey ɛwɔ wɔn kuro so no anya hwe ne wɔsɛ saa ahemfofo no yɛde wɔn tumu bɛyɛ 100 years wo take on saa asɛm no
ada bia me ka sɛ me ko baabi no mo ka galamsey ho asɛm a I take my political lens out.
Okay.
And I talk as a concerned citizen. I take my political space out and talk as a concerned citizen. I didn't hear. Because effective beer babiano, it doesn't matter say free MPP and also we NDC.
Sure.
Say Yaribi bow and as illegal mining be at the Yaribi bar, it affects you now. Penina you didn't china and answer a manual phone. Ebo diplomatic passport at the end of the day will be too quiet because I know Yariu. But menu mean. Say galamsey de yare bi ba menu menu su ayenum se galamsey se na busawo se menu menu e be fine say if me by me say work licenses ya release ya issue licenses ama enkrofo when it comes to these licenses no say you ma obi license enye illegal mining
no
it's a proper mining. My take on Akonta mines absolutely is what it was, and as now it is illegal mining.
But Odidi call forest that was when a be illegal mining.
Maybe all licenses.
But so all licenses are you have a particular place.
Yeah, illegal mining. Everything concerning legal piano, you down rules and regulations, and I say it is binding by the law. By illegal mining, be anything. Illegal mining de wakose the forest no de otu galano. The last time I'm back mamu assignment say opa producer mame 2024 if abem December ye two elections we no mame River Pra and River Ankobra na mame now the current state of these rivers are ye can one say more my Ghana. The video will show say NDC for buying galamsey omo your madrin say omo be fight na John Dramani mama wo position no o ka kire say obe declare state of emergency on the care president e dey na AC John Dramani mama kwan say o release state of emergency
say see an omo gusu a omo ejuma
say blue gas say water gas no mo nanam ezuom no. I don't know a job for the NDC food soldiers who ammonia FCO. We are just putting them on the payroll. A Juma now Moyama buying the bar power. No, it is just a job for the NDC people, food soldiers. And yes, they are fighting galamsey. And it's about this galamsey issue na NDC for ne Kebia. I am not me say, or maybe dear by so.
Okay.
You quack I was there. Ya me a national organizer. A national organizer stated it emphatically say akwetiafo motuma ya galamsey no yebema ya and now we know their national third vice chairman Abanga their national organizer they are into galamsey so empenifocus is a fish say a profinity and to say wow national organizer and was third vice chairman into galamsey. What are the directives are the mom?
Yatihana, it was an alleged. There is nothing that shows Joseph Yamin to galamsey.
Oh.
It was an alleged.
No, listen.
And no correction, he was invited to come answer questions.
On one party no power. A national organizer of the NDC. Now party what power? Invitation for what? It is just a camouflage.
Okay.
This is not a prayer. The only thing I made the only thing that John Dramani mama beats me here, the be fighting against galamsey. And you know one sema or can no position. Say obey declare state of emergency. this the national operation illegal mining system no thereby yes say monitor mo galamsey nurses or excavators no. How years are this
going to continue?
Yes, operation how years and I'm confirm into into galamsey no e kwan be so na de omofa
and then ya report by ya chibiu
chidi yes bechi John Dramani Mahama as a president knows those who are into this galamsey.
Just like MPP knew those who were into illegal mining.
John Dramani Mahama knows those who are into galamsey. Amunim site owners for no site ni omudi omoye galamsey no.
And I'm asking
omo ayachi omo no. Nipa kwa site ni na dia o fa chiri. Akogranto mo be o.
This thing you are saying now, no, she papa.
Let me tell you something. Wait. Say your chubis concerning this illegal mining in one. How many? Your channel now, Ubeti News, and say your channel. At the end of the day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 1 week. What's in one same day?
Say recently, I shall one use your friend is I shall one. Say, yes, you are one sawum. Yes, you are one sawum, man. You are near grad that to walk right and easy.
One time I shall want call in Sawim.
What time?
Oba, what is NDC for? At you a so be a way into Galamsey, Ako prisoner.
Such a dear woman guswa but obviously I am not prison one of as to say the panel one as to say the panel they are doing whatever they can.
I make sure say you bet you. But the site owner will go there and grant them bail. Allegedly.
Okay.
Ye chiwa na site owner ne Joseph ya media a national organizer ye obede obefa chira me akobiu.
Okay.
So about this galamsey fight now, I take off this political lens and fight it as a citizen.
Okay.
Yeah, and take this offer MY because Ensu will say.
Sure.
2024, ye free power. Me say river pra. Na Ensu nani ati o. Na Ensu nani ati kura o. Bana akwohwe. Utimi edun se nuas o don se fa ani kura na on sa so anwem o don se fa ani kura ze o se nsu na o be sa anwea fra nsu no. The issue of this galamsey has become rampant.
Okay.
And what say John Dramani Mahama asem no ka kire ye time wo position say the best way for them to fight galamsey, for us to fight galamsey, is to declare state of emergency. He should declare it.
Okay.
You can tell me say we have task force on Moye Sejuma. Bruga, you got to the water guards na on Moye Juma. You can tell me say on Moye Juma. But at the end of the day, their work isn't productive to us. Their works aren't giving us any good results. Their results are by your time yet chibi. Babuzaza galamsey. It was your crown, then. Your time you chibi. So therefore, uncle Forest no uncle chibi. Mo am presenters or katachi FIFA ne Mr. Speaker. Yes. Amu call Forest no uncle chibi. It was here. Debbie. John Dramani Mahama, time and no position. He gave us the only solution.
So he should implement it now.
Na se ka kumya jinu kwa
okay.
It is a one man state of emergency. So obey declare state of emergency. What is preventing John Dramani Mahama for him to declare this state of emergency? I will catch what time and now power.
Sir, or kasa you know say on use the resources ni nyina ebe man declare state of emergency now.
Everything shows. Say now nothing. John Dramani Mahama beats me a year. Ebe stop galamsey. The best option, and they say he should declare state of emergency.
Okay, Bimbre no ekwa ankasa aka about 12 minutes na just ejumedi and yedini nyina no aba ne wie yenti ebe right topic for discussion mo anti-LGBTQ bill. Pastors should pray for sinners, not condemn them. UCC lecturer to Intim Fojo. For now, they say Intim Fojo. What the nice for me, papa, about the LGBTQ bill. La woman showing him say, "Woman be pass it. Parliament." Rahina, I'm in with take on that.
I'm coming before I'll bring what you are saying, but I'm happy he was not able to give it because that is why when I said original. Concerning the hospital, I'm still concerned about that. I'm happy he was not able to give even one regional hospital, which I can boast of. Wow, 2010.
Okay.
Yes, and I'm happy about it. And I'm happy he mentioned the say because allegedly, you even said the old cracker allegedly say Yamin. Yes, or a national organizer of the NDC, and he is saying, say, and I'm say, or ye party member, then it will be okay for my Ghana say, Dr. Frimpong Boateng, the report now the by or mention MPP for Kukudam for Gabi Ochida, Komo and Kono. I'll be very happy, say. Now it means say now more the politicizing and even the president of the Republic then, timer Al Jazeera. Ebo sa tape no so the agency the court. It was because of politics. Manenka say we in political lens.
Okay.
Yes. Now talking about this LGBT. How sometimes religious my belief is different. I am neither a Christian nor a Muslim.
Okay.
Yes. I belong to the Dharma. Yes. And then when we talk about this LGBT thing, my religion, we have a history for them. So, yes.
Your religion accepts it?
No, not that it's accepted. It has a history for them.
Okay.
It has a history for that. Now, coming to Ghana as a Christian and then Muslim country, we, like, books, the Quran, the Bible, they talk against it. They talk against it. And in the first place, Reverend Intim Fojo, so he wants to tell us, then, what was stopping him from pushing it then, when he was in power, even to the extent to say, the parliament had passed it, and at the president catches obi the cocots. Meanwhile, timer, the president was saying, so obi the cocots, no obi fan cocots, na ditching ye, and a nippon in the cocots. He took, or person should say he didn't say it. So this is the time I don't feel it right to say because it's in opposition and they make sense when they're in opposition. He has to bring it and then make an impression. Say, I'm against gay and lesbianism. What was stopping him? Where was his voice? You get it? Where was his voice? And then we should pray for sinners, like. And so Patrick say every day you die, we don't pray for them. We pray for them every day. At the end, you see, if persuasion fails, force must be applied. Force must be applied. If you who say, asimesi adena wo ye no, ye de ne nyonko akohemu a, ono so onjai. Into who praying is so like I feel say it is something I was said they should implement it.
Okay.
They have to implement, not to talk about yembompa yemom. Bompa yemom. It
was the UCC.
Yeah, I get it. No, yes, I understand. I know what I'm saying about him. For John said he is trying to. They are rebringing. He is trying to. I said, me. What I'm trying to put across, and I said, oh, yet said yeah.
Or no, yes.
Meanwhile, in your time, even when they were sitting on that case,
okay, so I was so happy. I wanted to ask you about many Jebra say you are not you are against it. What the Obeka say they should just pass the bill. But anytime as and now let me say as will be standing for a political party, not yet crew. Not because we have two political parties in this country. You can say, okay, this party, every opposition, and an annual day, into no, or about power, no one ye be into no, or opposition, no, and mano and kasa. I don't know if you understand what it takes a party or what a party should do when they are in opposition. Say party opposition. The current party they have the right to judge. Into the fact to say opposition, woman can be beyond for one. And when they say opposition, woman can be beyond for one. Say now that they are in opposition, they shouldn't talk about it.
I am not even saying he shouldn't talk about it. I just asked the question. What stopped him? That is what I just asked. What stopped him?
He has the right to talk about it.
So then he had the right not to talk about it.
And I'm telling you.
And then when the sittings were going on, what was his position then?
So the fact that they didn't talk about it doesn't mean they shouldn't talk about it.
I'm not saying they shouldn't talk about it.
I don't really get.
No, I'm not saying he shouldn't talk about it. He shouldn't pretend as if.
Wait. If nothing was done then, that doesn't mean nothing should be done now.
And then we are not saying nothing won't be done.
We've
neither said say
parliament.
The thing is that what I'm trying to put across is a man yet to say he's all behind it.
He wasn't even the one alone. Sam George cried, not Sam George account. He wasn't the only person or didn't share so LGBTQ bullshit. No, he wasn't alone. Sam George and now or count even and Sam George was also
even after that.
Sam George should also keep quiet.
I'm not saying she could because he brought the bill, so he can't keep quiet.
So
he brought it even when he was in opposition, so he can't keep quiet even now. He can't keep. I am not saying he shouldn't talk.
Okay. Boss, Mamiti also will take on this whole LGBTQ homes and semi. In fact, I come 6 minutes painting for 6 minutes in the night.
I think your first question to me, you misled me. You asked me of a district hospital, not a regional hospital.
No, actually, I said
relax. You asked me of a district hospital, and I told you it was capitalized under Agenda 111.
No, I said, according to her, MPP party nearby, you know. When see
district hospital.
No, you cannot say Manka district.
She didn't say district.
I used the word say
when you chose to say
you can be making some of the examples of hospitals and minim say MPP by mo
yeah. Make a district hospital.
Yeah, you spoke about district hospital.
Okay. National hospital. Bolegatanga National.
So that was regional. When I making that example say minim say MPP by musi
Bogatanga yes
hospital. Yeah, then I make us say you konkosi hono.
Konkosi.
She say you
how many years ni? Regional hospital. MPP ne si Bogatanga regional hospital. Onko shama memra. No say was say kunku onko mra ansa na waka che me say kunku ana say enye kunku. Anti-LGBTQ plus. It says that a baby well parliament.
Yeah.
My social studies name the acronym. You catch us say a bill is a proposed law sent to parliament by the executive. And anytime the executive presents a bill to the parliament, it is received by the speaker and added to the agenda of the house, which is called the orders of the day. Into with this in the house no fix a date for it to be debated upon. The house on that said date, ever talking about this LGBTQ plus.
Okay.
Time and NDC opposition. Their campaign messages were to Moba, Yaba power, Galamsey, be declared state of emergency.
Yeah.
Yaba, gay and lesbianism, yenye day. To more my Ghana, and we know it categorically without any fear or panic. And I say you be religion if we are setting aside the religion. So we are Christian, so we are Muslim, so we are traditionalist. All these three religion I work Ghana no, you no accept gay and lesbianism.
Yeah.
None of them accept this. And yema amam the 1992 constitution. Only the penetration of the male to the female asa. Anything aside this penetration of the male to the female, illegal. Obey them. And everyone in Ghana knows LGBTQ a criminal offense. So what is stopping John Dramani Mahama? And that's the NDC government. Omuka chere say under the 8th parliament, idea BIC or 8th parliament concerning this LGBTQ plus is away.
Yeah.
Now we are in the 9th parliament. The case is coming afresh. The NDC, time and NDC opposition one key nipa. Now one champion yes sign. Sam George. It's a minimum. Say LGBTQ plus no a free na adwuma say one
but say
me say Sam George a free team I say on DSTV4 na eko obewi e chero akoya advert about DSTV4. There's Sam George we knew the opposition is not the same Sam George we know now. What is stopping Sam George to champion his voice when it comes to this fighting of LGBTQ plus time one year no champion wata or this itum say I was MPP kianiki or sign. Now mo catch say international influence pressure and imagine drama the mama answer. Before he leaves office, he must sign this bill. And just as sent to signature, it must be done. Because you told us categorically, say, Oba, you are going to sign this LGBTQ plus. What is stopping the money, mama? Say, yeah, and yes, MPP bar. You are going to play politics around it. NDC bar. They are going to
play. That is why I keep saying, say, and you Bibiana, you bayano, and because my buy now, NDC shouldn't talk about it because NDC now, no.
They play politics around this LGBTQ plus. Not knowing that they are going to do same. Some judge made say, oh, holy, let me assign this. Argentina anti-LGBTQ plus in the core parliament. Na enka orders of the days. I don't know enka. I don't know if majority leader. Mama ya regas okay. The NDC are not ready to sign it. I was some catch Ghana for say they are not ready to sign this. And I say I was some catch say they won't sign this. I won't sign. I won't catch Ghana for say yes sign. Na Ghana for no anything. And so I want to say. In some NDC capture the opposition say say they are going to declare state of emergency on man LGBTQ plus on sign on man
9 months in power more time.
What is time? 9 months in power. Now 9 months me ba una go for buy me ba una miss 30 seconds 9 months in power. Dollar to CD rate go from
okay.
Inflation is what? Ayamudia.
Inti we so ne
ya. Na we 9 months in power. Ti ni ko say mudi ujuma.
Opoku Kusi Kelvin Bosu Tescon KNUSC Communication Officer Saso and Rahina Lenda politically vibrant social media activist. Wono show ekasa edema NDC amanyoko womo and a nefiada womo bekame ho showdown jumedi so one of the most trending stories ekoso my Ghana no yakasa ede afa ho mo so amojoin here from start basis sabre ye beda munyina asiye papa jumeko eso masi and them to me ede shoulder jumedi ebe so mo Lionage Clinic GH be pacho wo your ba wa wasem ada ne bu achibidi am pacho me kanfo wo mo ede amao infertility fibroid ni ade nyina no wo diabetes aso eda wo be ma sem no che bi wo so de anopa akwagu don show ni nyina ne na so ayemre weni bo ba ne so ana se wa pepia me kanfo wo mo ede amao ya we biara da so acha wachi a wonya solution no me pacho kopie mu wo maso ya wo mo wonru papa wo mo de be count na asem de ne se free consultation ti baby biara wo bia no obetimi ene wo mo atwetwe enkomo o wan kramante mu amepacho mo location no Spinter saso ena wo Kumasi so a wo mo location no Tech Maxima number da kasafoni ne no kramante mu number 0559658403 obetimi afra wo mo na no wo ma atwetwe enkomo saso ena Kumasi obetimi afra mo 0558143438 na onu wo mo atwetwe enkomo opese wo fro doctor ni na kasa so na one ne twetwe enkomo 0240689641 ofra wo mo beje so shonko na wo mo ne wo atwetwe enkomo Maminda production team ni nyina ase Kana ATP the newspaper review no ever so mosaso and a camera any MCR kodwe yebo executive producer Mr. Daniel yebo me so ametire dwem the jumedi ever so momedi ene na ya so nyame adoma Monday exactly 2 p.m. yebe san so edi ehia showdown jumedi so have a wonderful weekend. Bye bye.